Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So, so what do we do, my delicious little babies? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Now then. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then. Oh, all a little bit tangled up. Now then, my delicious little babies, I hope that you're all super duper well today, okay, and that life is treating you so deliciously. Well, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it's very dull. This is take 2, by the way, my delicious little babies, because I had a telephone call on my dog and burn coming through, so I needed to answer it, okay? My delicious little babies, so I put it on pause and flipping lost it. Okay, my delicious little babies, so now we're on take 2. So yeah, the weather's very dark clouds, very cloudy. It was trying to sunshine a bit earlier. I mean, I would not say it's super duper cold, but yesterday it was beautiful and delicious. So, you know, when you imagine, do you see what I mean? So yesterday was, you know, in the garden, and, you know, if you have a walk, which I do every day, do you see what I mean? I have walks every day, you know, but even for somebody who does not have a beautiful little, what we call our beautiful little sons and daughters, you know, they can still go for a walk, can't they? My delicious little babies, please excuse me, I'm eating grapes, please and thank you. Yeah. Black grapes, my delicious little babies. I love black grapes. Really, really good. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, my delicious little babies, mind you, these days, it's really hard to find grapes without the seeds in them. You know, it's like they're totally seedless. Do you know what I mean? Got coconut in the kitchen. Got coconuts in the kitchen as well. My delicious little babies just go crack it open. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? You know, when I used to go abroad, you know, they used to, you know, on the beach. I used to be lying there on the beach, you know, they used to come along. Which countries was it now? Sorry, my delicious little babies. I was always taught not to eat with my to talk with my mouth full. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, and actually, my beautiful little Nana Bear. Oh, I love my beautiful little nanny and granddad, sir. Apparently, she said that when she was little, like a little wee bear, God bless her, that she was also taught that if you was to sit at a table, that you must chew your food, whatever's in your mouth, 20 times. My delicious little babies. I never believed it at first when she told me. She told me when I was an adult. I never used to spare a thought for that before, my delicious little babies. You know, like when you're chewing something. Yeah, me nana. Oh, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, nanny and granddad. How I loved them, so yes. Told me decades ago, good couple of over a couple of decades ago now. So the main my delicious little babies, do you say? Anyway, I'm sorry, my delicious little babies. Okay, this is you haven't come to, you know, if you so very lovely to happen to stumble across my channel. You're not here just to see me eat black grapes. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little berries, okay? But they are actually supposed to be very good for you, but I'm afraid that I couldn't get any seeds, you know, store any seeds. in my cheeks with these my delicious little babies, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? I mean, me personally, I never minded the seeds in grapes. Doesn't bother me. My delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? I'll still chomp them. Oh, that's something else. Let me just talk about something else first. I did a video not long ago, my delicious little babies, and I mentioned that somebody had come down the road to come and see me. It's about nearly 3:15 now in our UK, my delicious little babies, PM in the afternoon. Anyway, and come to tell me, you know, of course, was, you know, rather upset about this. Well, so was I, because I happen, not in that way, I happen to love the beautiful little family. Do you see what I mean? So when I heard this news, I thought, how awful. You know, because the dear gentleman's only 30. Anyway, a couple of days ago, my delicious little babies, so there is good news, okay? His friendly quack, your friendly doctor now, has now told him that he does not have any heart trouble at all. So it's me, my delicious little babies. Do you say? I mean, how can that be? So you get told that you're having mini heart attacks, and then you're told days later that you're not having any heart attacks at all. So he said that what the doctor's going to do, his friendly quack, is he's going to send him for an x-ray, my delicious little babies. I mean, we know about the x-rays, don't we? I mean, I've only ever had, in the whole of my lifetime, I'm going back now, 23, nearly 24 years ago, where I had a chest x-ray. You see, and I was adamant. I said I wanted to have a chest x-ray, doctor, okay? And my doctor at the time, lovely dear doctor he was, do you know what I mean? He says, well, no, he says, you really do not need. He was Egyptian, he was. I'll never forget, God bless him. And not in that way, but a lovely, lovely doctor. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, okay? I never had to go there very often. Do you know what I mean? But it was just sort of the fact that, you know, on this particular occasion anyway, and I was convinced. I said, well, there's something wrong. Do you see what I mean? He said, there is nothing wrong with you. He checked me, you know, checked me over my blood, everything. He said, there's nothing wrong with you, Carla. Do you see what I mean? I said, there is. I said, because of that reason, I must go and get a chest x-ray, right? But that doctor, God bless him, was doing everything in his power, so I did not go. Do you see? My delicious little babies, okay? Because he said that, you know, by having that, and that's a doctor, you know, one of my old doctors, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, he'll be retired now, long time, do you see what I mean? Yes. But what a wonderful gentleman, do you say? They're very few and far between, do you say? But he never wanted to do anything to, let's just say, you know, to put anything into my body or anything, you know, that was going to harm me in any way. Because every time he used to see me, not in that way, but every time he used to see me, which wasn't very often, but when he did, okay, he just used to have this great big massive smile on his birth trace when he used to see me. He used to say, hello, Carla. Okay, you say, come and sit down. What is the matter? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It was mainly, actually, to tell you the truth, you know, around the time, you know, when I was expecting my oldest beautiful baby daughter, blessed. Oh, how I love them both so. Do you see what I mean? So it was more around that time, really. But what a wonderful doctor. If there were more of he, do you see what I mean? then there we are. Then I believe that the world would be rocking. Do you see what I mean? But no, but he definitely never wanted to send me for that X-ray. No. Anyway, turns out, my delicious little babies, that I did go because I was adamant I wanted to go, and I did go, and the results were, well, he was right. There was nothing wrong with me. Do you see what I mean? It was just me getting myself worked up over it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay, when there was nothing to worry about. Do you see? So, yeah, that's that. Anyway, so this dear young gentleman now, God bless him, he's got to go for, that doesn't mean that, he's got to now go for a chest X-ray. I mean, really, I mean, I know that I've rambled on. Anyway, I'm glad I rambled on, there's a point to it. But my point is, how can you say somebody's having mini heart attacks when he wasn't having mini heart attacks at all? I even asked him, I said, well, did you feel it? He said, no. So, what is going on, my delicious little babies, do you say? So, please, dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth, our dear Creator, that it all comes back all well. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? But, yeah, but I used to talk the iron legs off my Egyptian doctors, God bless him. It's only a figure of speech, my delicious little babies, but I used to talk the iron legs off him, do you know what I mean? I used to give him all the latest news and everything. He literally used to be laughing, my delicious little babies out there. Honestly, no joke, swear down, right? He used to just find me hilarious. So before, like, I knocked the door and then I'd come in and he used to have a really sad face. As soon as the door went open, great big smile. Do you see what I mean? Because he knew that I wasn't a flipping boring patient. Do you see what I mean? He knew, well, plus the fact he knew that I wasn't a effing cash cow. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? Lovely grapes. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so yeah, please God that he's going to be all right. God bless him. But, you know, when I said to him, I said, well, how do you feel about that? I said, because if that was myself, I said, I'd be flipping damn angry about it. He said, no, Carla, it's one of those things. I said, oh, okay. You see what I mean? God bless him. I'm just not the same, you say. Not at all. Not when it comes to my health. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And especially, like I said on another video, man, months and months, and that doesn't mean you know, months and months and months ago, my delicious little babies, you know, and I said, you know, about getting the wrong diagnosis or something, yeah. I never flipping let them forget that either. I mean, imagine another poor woman out there, God bless her, another poor dear lady out there, dear woman out there, yes. They'd believe all that. And then, very sadly, look what ends up happening to them. We all know, don't we, my delicious little babies? I shall say no more about that. Because I'm not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody, my delicious little babies. It's, let's just say, maybe it's the ones that they could get away with who would believe. Well, I never. And I wanted a full investigation into it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. So anyway, my delicious little babies, let's make a start. I'm not shouting at you, my delicious little babies, because you know I'd never do that. You're my delicious little angels, and I love you also, okay? First one now. What have we got here? Oh, yeah. This one here, my delicious little babies. It's not a long video. I do believe it's about 5... Yeah, this is about 5 minutes long, my delicious little babies. So it's a search engine of your choice, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. Now then, I mention these on a rather regular basis, my delicious little babies, okay. So this is understanding space, the space Laz. and then space bar, then BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Now, the uploader now, God bless them, understanding the laws, happens to have 7,406 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay, so 7406. Okay, my delicious little babies, now then, it's all right, I can talk louder today because it's daytime, do you see what I mean? But because when it's really late at night, you know, they've got to get up really early, do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. And of course, sometimes these walls can be super duper thin, especially, you know, like if you cannot hear a pin. It's just an old-fashioned saying, my delicious babies, you know, like if you cannot hear a pin drop, do you see what I mean? And say, for example, if somebody's maybe not a deep sleeper anyway, do you see what I mean? And it can keep them awake, okay? But today, I can talk as loud as I want, okay, my delicious little babies? No, because, you know, you've got to have respect for others, haven't you, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, my delicious little babies, now then, this video should read, my delicious little babies, the ultimate COVID-19 vaccine flip-flop compilation. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'll just repeat it again. The ultimate COVID-19 vaccine flip-flop compilation. Okay, my delicious babies, yes. This is why it's very important, my delicious babies, you see. This is over the pond born in the USA, yeah. The way that they were treating, you know, the ones who are not vaccinated, jibby-jabbed. Okay, so I'm not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody with that, okay? But unless they were, you know, jibby-jabbed and everything. Well, you know, the thing is, my delicious babies, you know, they got treated appallingly, do you see? And, of course, it was spread all over the box in the corner in America. It was all on the box in all the corners of the room. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay, you know, just to make ones who are not vaccinated, injected, jibby-jabbed, you know, to make them feel so bad, you know, just for wanting to look after their own health. My delicious little babies. That's how bad it was in this 5 minutes, nearly 5 minutes, my delicious little babies, yeah? And then you see the other side. You see what I mean? Ah, yes. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? From what they said, you see, okay, to then what they said later on, shall we say? Do you see? This is different ones, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? I mean, okay, I mean, you know, fair enough. I've said it before, you know, ones can fall for, you know, whatever it is that they fall for. But at the same time, the way that I see it, and that's very sad. But then at the same time, can I just say, look how many millions would have been listening. We get back to the same thing again, you see. This is why I said, when the poxy effing politicians in our UK and all over the world, and also, you know, these poxy that they call themselves journalists, my delicious little babies, when they clearly know such thing now, and they all seem to feel that they're going to be spared. Well, wasn't this done showing them? Since 2020, my delicious little babies. Wasn't it done showing them? I mean, even before that, if you look for decades, I mean, what have we had? We've had assassinations. We've had loads of things going on. Do you see what I mean? It's been going on a long time. You know, I mean, you know, not just since 2020. But my point is, if this is not in even the putrid effing politicians' birth races, or the putrid so-called, which they're not journalists, okay, and the same with the putrid doctors and nurses for most of them, okay, my delicious little babies, because like I said, I'd only ever get on with a few, if that. You see what I mean, my delicious little babies? They're just not my cup of coffee. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So everybody knows my feelings, well and truly on that, you see. I will not change. Seems that any good ones, you know, seem to be very few and far between. Do you see? Too much ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching sounds instead of seeing the real sounds. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. And of course, with all of them, well, for the ones that took, see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Well, wasn't it clear that we know who was not sparing anybody's laugh? Do you see, my delicious little babies? That's all I'm done saying. But if the others cannot see it and they still want to be fools, I mean, you know, let them be fools. I mean, I never used to like that saying, you know, to me, my delicious little babies, okay? But it's the truth, isn't it? And God loves the truth. God bless. I haven't done that for a while. Have I, my delicious little babies? It's true. If they cannot see that they were too conned, do you say, or coerced, or however it may have gone, and in a number of countries, forced. And I've seen there we are plenty of footage on this, my delicious little babies. Believe me, on that one I did. And they say that now they're wanting everybody, you know, to feel sorry. Like everybody must just, you know, just say, oh, you know, well, yeah. And one of these was PRRCK, was that effing flipping Piers Morgan. He was one of the bloody damn well worst, he was. Do you see what I mean? And then now he's had to flipping backpedal and now say that, oh, he got it wrong. But that everybody's just got to, and this, it's not just him, it's all of them. My delicious little babies, and now everybody's just got to go, oh yeah, well, we forgive you, and it's all, you know, and we can just brush it under the carpet, and it's all right, don't you worry. No! I never will, my delicious little babies, for what they have done. I never forgive, and I never forget. And if I heard that anything would have happened to any of them, any of these putrid who peddled this, and that something had happened to each and every one of them now, I shed not one tear. I couldn't give a shout. In fact, you know, if I knew where the grave was, I'd get on the grave with a ghetto blaster and I'd effing dance on it. That's how I feel about all of this, my delicious little babies, because I happen to have close to me. You see? So I'm never going to let them effing forget what they have done, and nobody else should either. And this is why when you get these uploaders, God bless them, yes, okay? And even for some uploaders, God bless them over these past few years now. Okay, and they've taken it themselves, God love them. Do you see what I mean? But they've still did their best to, do you see what I'm saying, yes? I know the ones, you know, to feel sorry for, I'd say 98% of the time, and then the others not to feel sorry for. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And I'm not being a bitch, and if anybody feels that I'm a bitch, then please do yourself a favour and skip my effing channel. Because I'm just done saying the truth now, isn't it? Yes? The simple things. You know, at the end of the day, ones need to never let them forget about what they have done. Ever. My delicious little babies, now the next one. So we got here, right now, I haven't mentioned this doctor for a while, actually, my delicious little babies. He's now up to 410,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies, on old YouTube, okay? Now, if you was to please and thank you, tap into the old space bar in old YouTube, my delicious little babies. Dr. Sunil, S-U-N, E-E-L, Dand, D-H-A-N-D. Okay, I haven't mentioned him for a while, actually, but he's popped back up on my feed after all this time, my delicious little babies, anyway. And the video should read, in YouTube, my delicious little babies, breaking, oh, look at this. Must need a rather large handle there. Breaking, Fauci called to testify to Congress. New questions over salary, virus origins. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that for you, shall I? breaking. Fauci called to testify to Congress. New questions over salary, virus origins. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, the point what I'm saying here, yes, okay, is that what Dr. Sunil Dandy is saying, okay, is that Fauci was on a much higher wage. Now, there'll be many out there who already know this, but there'll be other delicious little babies who do not know this, okay? That Fauci was on a much more colossal wage than even a president of America, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying now? Yes, okay? And then ones would ask themselves, well, why? Well, we know the reason why, don't we? And so does the doctor now. This is why he's done saying it. And actually, if you stay on Dr. Sunil Dand on YouTube, my delicious little babies, and then you look at a video that he did, was it a couple of days ago? 2 or 3 days ago? The couple's 2, so 3 is, you know, triple, isn't it? It's either 2 or 3 days ago where he said to do with, you know, our hospitals in our UK, you know, the NHS. Well, basically that they're in trouble. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? You just need to listen to the video, my delicious little babies, you know, words to effect you. So to me, my delicious little babies. Anyway, this is an interesting little video, and it's only, I think it's about 10 minutes long, or under 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes long. So it's not long, my delicious little babies, not at all, okay? Now then, the next one. So we've got here, oh yeah, this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? So this one here, my delicious little babies that you are. Oh yes, this one, I don't feel that I've mentioned this one before. It doesn't ring a bell. I've seen the name, but it doesn't ring a bell, if you know what I mean, my delicious little babies. Anyway, the uploader happens to have 13,758 subscribers, my delicious little babies, on BitChute. The uploader is called Kim, you know, Kim, K-R-M, space, Osbul, so it's O-S-B, then an O, but it's a funny kind of O. It's got like one of these little lines through it, if you know what I mean, okay? I don't know what it's called. And an L, okay? Okay, Osbul, okay, my delicious babies. Copen. So I'm just going to spell this for you, my delicious babies. C-O-P-E-N-H, and then ... Okay, my delicious babies. So Kim, space, Osbul, space, Copen, H, ... Okay, my delicious babies. The video should read WEF Insider, paedophile, Klaus Schwab, facing, oh, we hear a lot about this. We do not like this word, my delicious little babies, but we're hearing an awful lot about it, aren't we, my delicious little babies? Death. Penalty for crimes against humanity, my delicious little babies. How true it is, I do not know, okay? I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just going to repeat this again for you, shall I, my delicious little babies? WEF, meaning the World Economic Forum, for our delicious little babies who are not aware of what those stand for, those words. Insider, paedophile, Klaus Schwab, facing death penalty for crimes against humanity. My delicious little babies, yeah. So, well, I've listened to it. I've listened to the video, my delicious little babies. How long was that one now? Because there's one that was nearly 40 minutes long. Is that the last one that I wrote down? That one's nearly 40 minutes long. That's the last one that I wrote down. Just trying to... I'll tell you who it is. It's the one with the beard who I talk about. The one with the beard is really serious. I've mentioned him a number of times before. I'm pretty sure I mentioned him last week as well. And like I said, with any of them, not in that way, not in that way. He's very good, he is, you know, for delivering the news. But this uploader has uploaded this, you know, your other man's video, do you know what I'm saying, onto his video, onto the Kim Osborne, you know, Copenhagen, ... Okay, my delicious little babies. I think it must be nearly 14 minutes long. Okay, it's either nearly 13 or nearly 14 minutes long. Okay, now he's the one who's mentioned it. So it would be up to yourselves. I mean, usually with what this on his video, usually with what he says is usually you know, from the time that I've seen him over the months and months and months, it's usually been, there we are, true, what he has said. Do you see what I mean, okay? Well, I mean, if we look at how many are stepping down, my delicious little babies, you know, stepping down from all of their different posts. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Sorry, excuse me, pardon me, I've not long had my lunch. You see, my delicious little babies, and I thought, you know what, I really needed fruit, and that's why I went and got the grapes. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? I mean, if you really look at it, it's better than eating a bar of chocolate, isn't it? I mean, you know, I mean, they say, oh, if you look at some videos, right, over the years, oh, but you mustn't eat this piece of fruit because it's too sweet, or you mustn't eat that because it's too sweet. But I tell you what, it's all right to go and get a bar of Cadbury's or a bar of Nestle chocolate, yeah? And you have to look at, is it Cenemix? DuckDuckGo? I mentioned it months and months and months ago, my delicious little babies. Cenemix, is it Cenemix, yeah? I've got it wrote down somewhere on a separate piece of paper, my delicious little babies, yeah? You see what's in it? So, you know, so what's wrong with eating a few grapes? Now then, my delicious little babies, but I've got nothing against anyone who's a chocoholic. I mean, I know, personally, I know loads, lots and lots of dear mankind, my delicious little babies that absolutely adore chocolate. No joke. Do you know what I mean? I mean, some they really need, there we are, their chocky fix. But with me, it's something where I could take it or leave it. Do you understand what I mean? It's not so. It's something that I could just have in the cupboard for months, just not touch it. Same with like ice lollies or anything like that. The same, ice cream, anything, just leave it. Do you know what I mean? I'll probably have something once every 6 months or something like that. Do you see what I mean? Or do you know what I'm saying? It's a rarity you'd ever see me eat you know, all sweet. So I'm more of a savoury, but I do love my fruit. I really love my fruit. See, I'm going to be making in a bit, you know, for my tea, prawn, egg fried rice. My prawns are just defrosting at the moment. Okay, my delicious babies. And of course, my rice I've already done, but I have to wait for it to go cool, you know, before you can do it. Do you see what I mean, okay? So that's my tea. With spring onion and everything. Do you see? And my little Chinese spices. Do you see? Bish bash bong. We don't want to hear those words again, do we? Bish bash bong. Who was it? Boris Twat Johnson. That PRRCK. He needs to straighten his damn self out, isn't it? Piece of shit. They all are anyway. But as I always say, you know, one's a figure of speech, just a figure of speech, my delicious babies. One lives by. They'll surely meet the maker by, isn't it? I'm not inciting anything. That's just an old-fashioned saying, my delicious babies. That's all I'm saying, isn't it? You say? Just figure of speech, isn't it? Now then, last two, and then I'm going to over and out. Okay, this one here, my delicious babies, yeah, this one as well, actually. This one is 30 odd minutes long as well. This uploader happens to have 37 37,461 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So 37461 on BitChute. And if you could please and thank you, type in search engine of your choice, the space last space American space vagabond. Okay, so vagabond all together, 2 words into one. It's, you know. So I'll just repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. The last American vagabond. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, yeah, I know about the vagabond. You see, it's not very often that I'm going to be honest that I ever watched them. Okay, but something said, there we are, watch them today. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, but this, you know, like I said, it's not somebody who I would be in the habit of watching on a regular basis. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? This video should read, media baffled as global excess, do not like the word, but like I said, we keep hearing it, deaths, calamity continues. I'll just repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. Media baffled as global excess deaths, calamity continues, my delicious little babies. So yeah, what your man here on his video, what he's done explaining is that you know, we've got a trouble with the media, problem with the media, my delicious little babies. You know, where they're just not well, it's simple things really. They're just not telling the damn truth, are they? Okay, and some of them are still skirting around things now. What he does, he shows different clips as well from, you know, different places. My delicious little babies, this is in America. And he also reads out different paragraphs of different information that he's, you know, looked up and everything, my delicious little babies. But for others, in the, you know, the alternative media and the journalist work, that they will know who this is. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, but like I say, for others, delicious little babies, they will not. Now finally, because I need to, you know, just to you know, shut off my video, my delicious little babies. This is on BitChute as well. This uploader happens to have 74,812 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So 74812. Again, this is one who I know of. I probably only ever, in all honesty, you know, not being nasty, I've only ever looked at 1 or 2 of his videos in long time, years. Okay, but something again said, look at this. So anyway. So, search engine of your choice, my delicious little baby, is just going to tick you off as well. These are all words together, my delicious little babies, okay? High impact flicks. F-L-R-X. Flicks, okay? It's in fix, but it's flicks. Okay, my delicious little babies. High impact flicks. So, it's 3 words jammed into a 1. Okay, my delicious little babies. This video should read, disturbingly wrong, anti-MAGA goes crazy. Okay, my delicious little babies, yeah. Do you ever remember that song? How's it go? You know that song? Crazy. Come up on my feed, you know, was it yesterday evening? And I was going to click on it, but I never. It's a song some years back now. Baby, crazy. You know that one. You know that song, my delicious aquarius. Anyway, it's all, I'm trying to get the tune now, but what it is, I'm trying to, you know, shut down my video as well, my delicious aquarius, you know, as quick as possible now, okay? Because I've got to go out shortly, do you know what I mean, okay? And really, to be fair, I want to get out before it starts peeing and bucketing it down with rain, okay? Mind you, they do say if you walk in the rain, you are walking in prosperity, you know? Anyway, it's just the same, my delicious little babies. Strangely enough, you know, when I used to walk in around years ago, you know, strangely enough, I did used to get prosperity. I did used to get lucky, you know. You know, like I just used to have lucky things happen. It's really hard to explain, like little miracles. It was really quite amazing, actually. But these days, no, must be other things that have been sprayed on us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, I'll just repeat this again. Disturbingly wrong. Anti-MAGA goes crazy. Yes, my delicious babies. Well, what this is about, what High Impact Flicks is on about. I did get where he was coming from, my delicious babies, and this is where, again, I should imagine for the alternative media, you will know who this is, okay? You know, but like I said, for other dear little delicious babies out there, they will not know who this is, okay? But he did have a point, because you see, if you're saying a certain thing now on your camera, your numbers just boom, 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 boom. Do you see what I mean? I've been done saying it for how long now? But if you're not saying what ones want you to say, then your numbers either stay at where they are, or, you know, in some cases they reduce. And do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, but he was showing about this one uploader. I don't know whether he's on YouTube or something. I don't know, because I've never even seen him before. And I'm just going to be honest with you, my delicious babies. I've never even seen your man there who, you know, High Impact Flicks was talking about. I've never even seen him. But really, judging what comes out of his trap, and, you know, when High Impact Flicks was talking, judging what, you know, comes out of your man's trap there on the YouTube, well, I wouldn't want to listen to him, to be perfectly honest. But to me, it sounds like he's got quite maybe a lot of ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. You know, because YouTube rewards when somebody's very good, don't they? My delicious babies. And then when ones are not very good, they maybe have to work for years and years and years on their videos just to get to 20,000 there. Do you see what I mean, my delicious? Oh, look at that. Stumbling. Rewind and start again. You know. So some can be there for years and years, can't they? You know, just tried to get their foot up the ladder, only to find it's like snakes and ladders. So they're 2 steps up and then flip me. Straight back down again. Me personally, because I do it as a hobby, I enjoy it. I actually wanted 270 subscribers, 270. Just never really quite went that way, if you know what I mean. Do you see what I'm saying, my delicious little babies? Yes. But I suppose for others, but I suppose that's what they say, don't they? With these kind of things, there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut. Like, you'd have to do something really, I'd say, really wicked. I don't mean wicked as in, you know, really cruel. But what I mean is, you know, where you get millions and millions and millions of views in a space of, you know, say half an hour or something like that. Do you see what I mean? Yes, where YouTube will start paying the ka-ching, 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 do you say? But this one here, getting back to this, just before I leave my video to you all, my delicious babies, and thank you so very much for listening. Thank you, and thank you for any likes, and, you know, just for even stopping by to listen. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And I hope that you found the information that I give out, you know, most informative, you know. And if you can help yourself and help others, please could you pass the videos that I advertise, please pass them on, and thank you so very much. But yes, but he's showing sorry, excuse me, what High Impact Flicks is showing. So I was getting where he was coming from, and what he was saying, it's all to do with the use of words, which I've said for a long time, for years. There we are. okay? This uploader on the YouTube was always we need, or we, what was it? Words to effect, we need or we want. It's always we. Do you see? It's all about the words. That's what I said. You have to please listen and please and thank you very carefully to what they say. Very interesting, my delicious babies. I was getting where your man there was coming from, put it that way. Okay? But like I said, I don't decide. I don't want to know. What I want in our UK and all over the world is every single government, I'm going to keep saying it, effing booted out. Get rid of them. Their services are not required. Do you see what I mean? They're doing nothing to help us. They're quite happy to kill us all, to poison us all, with food, with water, with everything else. So no. Do you see? But I got where your man there was coming from. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not siding with it. I'm just saying I got where he was coming from. You'd have to see the video so you can get where I'm coming from, what I'm saying. Yes, okay. I mean, of course, somebody else may disagree, but that's the beauty of life. But me personally, I thought it was worth mentioning his video today. Anyway, so until my next video to you all, okay, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, because you only get one life, okay, my delicious babies, and you just please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others. A smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like crunch, crunch, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, okay? And if you like myself, a moan a day keeps the doctor away, okay, my delicious little babies. I have rambled on a bit, but anyway, I feel it's been most, let's just say, informative, what I've said. Okay, so that's that, my delicious little babies, and may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. Sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to you all, okay? And may you have a really beautiful, blessed day wherever you are, okay? So much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you once again for listening. Goodbye.